Well, Deb Murphy filed a report noting that Inyo County has developed a plan for the final mile of Digital 395 in the Obsidian Project, but some areas of Mono County, just 400 feet off a trunk line, are still living in the land of the unconnected. Roland Rock is one of those Hamel Valley residents doomed to drive to Bishop to log on. Lee Vining is another community scratched from a grant-funded project. Long Valley, Paradise, Swall Meadows, a whole raft of communities within spitting distance of US 395 are still in various stages of not really connected. Now, Rock's the guy 400 feet from a trunk line. To make matters worse, assuming he wants to make contact with the world, cell phone service leaves a lot to be desired. Bishop is a long-distance call, he said. When it rains, we have no phone service. Now, maybe folks who choose to live in rural areas do so to avoid too much contact with the rest of the world, but more and more forms of communications have morphed to an E-version, leaving Rock and his neighbors more cut off than they ever anticipated. Now, Race Communications received grant funding to connect residents along Highway 6 from Chalfont Valley to Benton, but chose not to include Hamel Valley. This according to Mono County Supervisor Fred Stump. Now, the grant funding administered by the California Public Utility Commission originates from the Advanced Services Fund added to state utility bills, said Supervisor Stump. The federal government also provides grant funding for broadband infrastructure. Now, Mono County leased the old Chalfont landfill as the site for a tower for wireless, but no provider has stepped up. Please urge you to see Deb's full story on SierraWave.net. Well, coming up on Monday in Mammoth Lake should be great. A screening of a film on legendary running coach Bob Larson. City Slickers Can't Stay With Me, with some of the film showcasing local world-class runners Meb Klishevsky and Dina Castor. Now, director-producer Robert Lusitana ran for Coach Larson back in his collegiate days and stated in an email to Sierra Wave that he decided to take on this project a few years back because he wanted to honor Coach Larson's career and to thank him for all he has done, not only for the sport in general, but for all of those who were lucky enough to have run for him. Now, Lusitana said Coach Larson suggested another subject, but Lusitana insisted and showed up in Mammoth Lakes to film Med Train with 3 cameramen and a sound man in tow. Now, director Lusitana said there is some wonderful footage of Mammoth Lakes throughout the film, and while the film does cover much of Coach Larson's 50-plus year career, a good chunk of the film is spent on the more recent years with Team Running USA and Mammoth Track Club, along with Meb, Dina, and Coach Vigil. The film not only turned out to be educational, but inspirational as well. Now, that special screening coming up this Monday, August 29th at the Minaret Cinemas, and that just happens to be the 12th anniversary of Meb's silver medal in the Olympics in the marathon in Athens. Now, there is no box office ticket sales going. Tickets are available online. Go to goo.gl. Also, Lusitana wrote, it sounds like Coach Larson is going to try and be here for a Q&A after the screening, although he was in Rio for the Olympics and wasn't expected to return until today. You can see the film website, boblarsonfilm.com, and you can also see the City Slickers Can't Stay With Me Facebook page. Well, that film is completed. Check out this, however. This commercial just getting underway. Sierra Wave Media's friend Russ Monroe shot this video of a Ram truck commercial being filmed outside Lone Pine. You know, we love our Eastern Sierra and the Alabama hills. Hundreds of movies and commercials have been shot here. I know, like a lot of folks, just love watching commercials and movies with our great local landscapes. And the tireless Chris Langley helped arrange all the permits with the United States Forest Service as well as the BLM for the shoot to take place, along with the California Highway Patrol providing traffic control. We'll be looking forward to seeing what that Ram commercial looks like airing on our TV screens here in the near future. And again, we thank Russ Monroe for that video. And as always, Mammoth Rocks.
Mammoth Rocks is a music and food festival. We've got an incredible lineup of bands and restaurants, August 26th and 27th in the village of Mammoth. Starting Friday, we've got local favorite Jeffrey James playing some classic rock, Americana. followed by a Johnny Cash tribute called Cashed Out. Incredible, don't miss. Backed by popular demand, we've got a group in the lead, led by a bona fide rock star, Chaz West, who had sung for 3 years with the Jason Bonham Band. Don't miss it. Saturday, the party continues, 2 o'clock, the return of Jeffrey James, followed by a Neil Young tribute. These guys have got over 50,000 fans on Facebook. They're the real deal. Then the Hollywood Stones are back. We've had them years ago. These guys bring it. And then closing out the show on Saturday, we've got Hollywood U2, and you've got to take a minute to look at the bio on our website with these guys. Bono was on the stage with them and has made comments to the fact that, wow, you sound as good as me on stage. And these guys really pack a house. We've got 6 of the area's finest restaurants and eateries participating, and as well as Sierra Kettle Corn serving some great snacks. This year we're introducing the Mammoth Rocks Poker Run and Rally. And what this is we've put out the invitation to various motorcycle clubs that are friendly to law enforcement and first responders to come to Mammoth Lakes, enjoy the ride here, do a poker run that takes place on Saturday morning of event. And for more information on that, visit our website, mammoth-rocks.com. 100% of the net proceeds are benefiting the National Wounded Warrior Center to be built here in Mammoth Lakes. So don't miss Mammoth Rocks, Taste of the Sierra, 8th annual, this weekend at the Village at Mammoth. Friday, August 26th, starting at 4 o'clock, resuming Saturday, August 27th at 2 o'clock. Come hungry for a good time and good music. Thank you.
All right, always a good party at the Village in Mammoth, and as always, Mammoth rocks. We'll be back with a weather report.